gun violence per capita is greatly higher in places
that tells me we should have gun training
regulation
earlier in my community. When my mother went to my high school,
more than just gun training. I mean,
all of it. Boys in our country don't take boxing like they should in school. You want to end bullying? Put every kid in boxing. Because guess what a bully doesn't want to do? Fight someone that's going to fight back.
Well, and also better parenting.
No, bullying don't all come from bad parents.
No, but
yeah, some kids are just assholes. And until you punch them in your face, they're going to continue to be assholes. I learned that, guess why? Because a kid named Bruce was being a asshole to me. You know what I did to Bruce? I punched him in his face. And guess what Bruce and I became after that? Friends. Because Bruce understood that this guy's an asshole too. And that's what should happen more in this country. There is something that we don't value about this country as we should. The ability to have firearms, the ability for freedom of speech, the ability to have your Fourth and Fifth Amendment rights. If you don't have that, what do you have? So for me, I'm unapologetic. Black people only been free 60 years. Graham, we only been free 60 years. I'm supposed to give up my rights now because white America all of a sudden is uncomfortable with the rights that they have had for the last...
well, I think white America being uncomfortable is a gross generalization. I think a lot of white America is very comfortable with
I know,
guns.
that's why I stay in the South.
But, it is bewildering to me why we don't have affordable health care, why we don't have affordable higher education.
Well, I wanted Sanders, so I wanted the guy who gave us that.
And why we can't keep our citizens safe.
Our citizens are safe more than not. More citizens are killed by handguns than any other gun. You're not going to get rid of, if there are 300 million people in this country, I think there's 600 million guns. You're not going to give that up. And if they start targeting guns for take, they're going to come to this community before they come to yours. This is the community they're going to target. Why would I want that? Why would I want a working class community full of black people and the old remnants of white people to be attacked first? Why would I want that? More state violence is committed on black people than any other group of people. So I mean, it's not worthy of going further. It's just I'm never going to give up my gun, just to be frank.
Oh, I think everybody should do what they want to do. Yeah. I just think you're the richest country on the planet. You should figure out how to keep your citizens safe. Regardless what the policy is, the people that are elected to represent their constituents need to do what's in the best interest of the electorate as opposed to what's in the best interest of keeping them in power.
Well, and having an unarmed proletariat, that's not going to help the electorate as much as it helps the oligarchy. That's just the truth. There needs to be a healthy fear of the proletariat by government. And if there isn't, then you have an issue, in my opinion. There needs to be a healthy enough fear that what happened in 1776 could happen again. So let us do right by the people that we're serving. Have you ever seen the police lock up a biker gang?
No.
Google it sometimes. Watch the police lock up the Hells Angels or the Mongols versus locking up demonstrators and tell me the difference you see. I'm not bullshitting. Look it up.
Well, I can imagine what the difference.
It's a lot nicer. It's a lot more, excuse me, sirs. Can I have you come over there? It's a lot less get the out the way. Put your hand behind your back. It's a lot less of that. You know why? Because they know they'll push back.
Right.
That's it. The state should always worry the proletariat will push back. You know what's killing more people than mass shootings? Sugar in your food.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get that. But when are we going to ban frosted flakes? So I'm not saying that mass shootings don't happen. I'm saying that I think that there are more creative ways to solve some of the real problems we have. Before, why does a government want to get rid of a rifle when handguns kill more people? It's because the proletariat can't push back, in theory. I just think that don't trust government. Use any tool available to progress yourself. If I offered you a gun or a hatchet to stay in the wood 3 days, if you got common sense, you're going to take the hatchet. Because the hatchet is going to help you build shelter. It'll help you take care of things. It'll help you kill something if you need to. You won't need a gun. Common sense will bring you there. But in my opinion, if you can have a gun as a tool to use if you need it, it's probably best you do. And if the government doesn't want you to have it, it's probably best you do. So, again, I'm from a people that's only been free 60 years. The government has absolutely been tyrannical to people who look like me, and it could be argued that it absolutely is right now. And if you look at how they lock up the mongrels and the Hells Angels, it's radically different from how they lock up Crips and Bloods.
I'm not.
I know you can. I mean, it didn't bother me if you do push back. I made my decision a long time ago,